Hello and welcome to another review from Colour with Claire. Today I'm reviewing a brand new release. This is Mysteries of the Deep. It's by Zoe Sadler, who's a freelance illustrator living on the Isle of Wight and originally from Aberdeenshire. This is her debut colouring book published through her own independent publisher, Inky Ever After Press. Despite being self-published, which can sometimes equate to a lack of production quality, this book is incredibly well made, even including beautiful shiny turquoise foiling to the cover, front and back. The book is 9 by 9 inches square and it has 64 pages in total. It also doubles up as an activity book, so it has that extra dimension to it as well as being a colouring book. The inside cover is pale blue and it features a ribbon of little fish swimming right across both of the initial pages. Then we have the copyright and the title page, and this little bookmark was also included. So a note here from Zoe explains that the answers to all the puzzles inside the book can be found at the back, as well as a blank page for you to test your colouring materials out on. This nameplate page here has a blank scroll to write your name, and then we go straight through to the illustrations. This first section contains all 26 alphabet letters which are illustrated with the maritime symbols that they represent, such as F for fishing and I for iceberg. These symbols make several appearances throughout the book and you're encouraged to hunt for them as you colour. Here's the first double page spread that I've started. I used an undiluted watercolour paint here to fluff up the clouds and Prismacolor pencils on everything else. When colouring the surface of the ocean here, I actually followed a YouTube tutorial by Claire Holloway, who creates some really effective and super easy to follow colouring tutorials. Do check out her channel, I've listed it in the description below. As you can see, there's still a lot of work left to do on this spread, so I will be posting the finished version to my Instagram when I get around to completing it. Here we have a maze to help the seagull catch the fish, and there are some really tiny details on here, so you'll definitely need fine liners or super sharp pencils to colour it with. So as we go through the book, there's a mixture of double page colouring spreads and activity pages with colouring incorporated, so you will be able to colour something on every single page. The illustrations are quite sketchy in style with uneven lines and imperfect shapes. It gives it that hand-drawn, cartoon-like charm which is perfect for children as well as adults. Things you'll find in this book include mermaids, underwater castles, octopi, squid, shoals and shoals of fish, whales, pirates, sharks, shipwrecks, and loads more subaquatic objects. Have another maze here. And then we get onto this page. I particularly love this map. It features some really fun elements like the Lake of Dismay and the Forgotten Graveyard. This one is going to look really awesome when complete with like a rustic colour scheme. The paper's really good quality as well. It's thick and it's bright white, and despite being double-sided, it doesn't allow bleed from most water-based pens. Some pages have less detail than others, so there is a variety of intricacy depending on what the colourist prefers. I absolutely love this Arctic spread with the polar bear, the penguins, the killer whale, all surrounded by icebergs, and there's constellations as well shining in the sky. I think this page would be amazing coloured with some icy blues and hints of lilac and some bright yellow greens to emulate this northern light sky. So as we reach the end of the book, we will have all the puzzle answers and that handy colour testing page as promised earlier, which is here. Finally, there's a little bit of a biography about Zoe and places you can find her on the net. Just when you thought that that was it, we have turned the page to reveal a bonus game of sea snakes and ladders. You're encouraged to remove this board page for ease of play and give it lots of colour to finish it off. I think this is ideal for laminating and playing with the kids after you've coloured it together. So that's it, that's Mysteries of the Deep by Zoe Sadler. It's available on Amazon UK for around $8.99 and you can buy it in the US from Zoe's shop. It's around $20 with shipping. The book can actually be sent worldwide, so do check that link to find out the cost to your country. So I do hope you've enjoyed this review. Please give it a thumbs up and comment if so, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon on Colour with Claire.